It's a tough one today. I'll answer any questions that I can.
What went into the decision to not hand it off to Marshall now?
Well, we haven't thrown the ball in a goal-to-goal situation all year. It's first and goal. You know, the decision there is to throw it, and if it's not open, you throw it away. It just didn't work out. You know, we expected to have a wide-open receiver on the play, and obviously that'll be second-guessed, rightfully so. But shouldn't have made that throw down there, and lived to hand the ball off on the next play possibly.
That was the second time you guys got into it, close to the goal line of the game, and you were only able to still come out with 3 points. And how would you sort of like what's going wrong at the goal line?
Well, you know, we had a bad play today. We've done some good things offensively. You know, we're only getting the ball 4 times in a half today, the second half, and field position was very tough. I think we press a little bit, obviously. You know, I think the play calling needs to improve. That's my job. But we got to play better collectively than we did today.
What did you see that led to some of Colton's struggles today?
Ingram, you know, he's a very good player. You know, Colton is he's battling some injuries as well. He's not 100%. Most linemen aren't. But you know, I'm proud of our 2 rookie tackles. Proud of Feliciano. 3 guys stepped in there, and 2 turnovers hurt us today. We had one at midfield, one at the 1-yard line, and defensively, we've got to get off the field. We've got to get off the field and try to get some better field position somehow, some way. Yeah, I think he'll tell you. He's just trying. He's just trying so hard, you know. And you know, the call was to hand the ball to Lynch there because of what happened. But you know, first and goal at the 1, you know, a play pass is faking the Lynch has been a great call for a lot of years. But I think he just presses in some moments, and he knows we have to do a lot with the ball when we have it, and I think that's what happened today. No, we're not dialing back on anything. You know, we're trying to play every snap to its fullest. You know, he's trying to read his progressions, and I thought he did escape a couple times and make some plays, scrambling down the field, one to Seth Roberts. But it's an area of his game that I think will continue to improve. We need it to improve.
You talked at the beginning of the year about making Cooper a focal point of the offense. They had one target, 1 catch. What's going on?
Well, he wasn't targeted. I mean, we called his number. You know, just because he isn't targeted doesn't mean we're not trying. You know, he was the primary several times today, and I think he will tell you that. But, you know, sometimes the opposition tries to take away some guys, and you have to go other places, and we didn't do a good enough job today.
Talked this week about needing to cut down on some of the big plays. It was a close game, so Eckler for that touchdown. How did you see things going out?
Well, they hurt us with screen passes. I think they got one to the tight end, they got one to Ingram. Quick screens on the receivers, on the perimeter. And they converted some long yardage situations where we had them way behind, I believe, in the down and distance. They had some holding calls where they were 2nd and 20. They found a way out of trouble. Rivers played great. He extended plays today. And I think the 2 turnovers that we had and the none that they had is a big factor as well.
There were a couple false starts on 3rd down. There was a false start when you guys were near the goal line. What was behind that?
It's louder here than you think. You know, I think the noise perhaps had something to do with it. You know, when you have new starters playing, sometimes the communication isn't echoed. They're not used to hearing things, maybe late. You know, I take responsibility for it. But we had a new starter at right tackle. We had a new starter at left guard. And, you know, sometimes that happens, as much as I hate to admit it.
Where's Derek at as far as his grasp on this offense? Is he still
Derek's played good here. He's doing well. Derek's doing well. Derek's doing very well. We need to play better around him, and not just on offense. We got to play better in special teams. We got to play better on defense.
You got Worley in there today, quite a few snaps. Where's he showing you to, despite being out the first 4 weeks, just get in there?
It's great to have him back, see where he is. He had a good week of practice. He did make some plays today, some physical plays. We've had a lot of moving parts on this football team through the first 5 weeks. In all 3 phases, the kicker, the punter, the long snapper, the offensive line, the defensive line, and at corner. And it's good to have Worley back. We think he's a guy that potentially could stabilize us at a position.
How impressive is the way that Philip's able to, at his age, be able to
Yeah, he's
move around in the pocket? And
he's amazing, isn't he? I mean, he's a great player. He's a great player, great competitor, and he and Ken Wisenhunt, they've been working together for a while. They got a pretty good handle on what they're doing.
Late in the first half, there was an attempt for a field goal and enough time was left for the Chargers to get their own field goal attempt. From a time management standpoint, was there anything you wish you could have done differently?
I wish we wouldn't have committed the penalty. You know, the penalty at the end of the game where we're trying to get the ball back, a personal foul penalty late in the game, and then the roughing the passer penalty in that situation is very costly. You know, those are the two things that we must eliminate. We cannot have here.
when you got on that last drive of the first half, you didn't have any timeouts left. If you come into this situation a couple games ago where you had 52 seconds left and no timeouts, how do you remedy that and make yourself put yourself in the best position to have that last drive?
I'm not sure I understand your question.
The fact that you didn't have any timeouts left, you could, like,
Well, if you want to get the ball back, you know, we used our timeouts when they were in a goal-to-goal situation. We tried to preserve as much time as we could. We used all our timeouts to give us a chance. We'd like to have more time. 52 seconds and no timeouts against that pass rush is tough. And you know, unfortunately, we didn't get close enough.
Two more guys to get to. Didn't see Felicia on the sideline today.
No, he stayed at home. He stayed at home. Hopefully we get him in the next week or so.
You mentioned the noise here. Have you ever seen that much support for a team that you're playing in somebody else's building?
Can't say that I have. You know, I just love the Raider fans. Wish we gave them a better show today. I'm disappointed, very disappointed.